Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm Patrick and I got a haircut that makes me gay.
Fucking hate my family.
You know what? That's a topic. We can talk about family.
Yeah, mine makes me want to die. My dad marches into my room 10 a.m. and he's like, "Hey, we got projects we need to do today. We're going to A, fix the drainage thing we have, and B, we're going to reseed the dry patches in our lawn." And I'm like, "Is this something that we're doing now, or is this like a 10 minutes from now thing?" He's like, "Whenever you're ready, man." And I'm like, "Oh God, okay." So that took us from 11 to 3.
Nice.
Hey, you got a nice farmer's tan though, I imagine.
No, I did not. I got a sunburn on the back of my neck.
Yeah, farmer tan.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I've had farmer's tan. When I played tennis, I had this sick ass tan line because I would always wear the same kind of socks. My feet pale white, but right above it, nice golden brown.
It looked like you had boots on even when you didn't.
Yes, my feet were like.
Let's introduce the podcast.
Oh, hi! Welcome to the ixcast with me. That's
Good
it.
job. I'm also here. It's episode 12.
And I'm here too.
No, you're not.
And Church is not here.
Church died.
Let's just keep going with the lore. Church died. First his computer, his car, and now him.
He's having
Oh,
a
no.
tough time. Huh?
What?
But yeah.
Let's talk about our favorite satanic ritual. Mine's blood sacrifice.
Mine's that one where you summon something using 6 random objects or 5 random objects.
Oh, you mean the pentagram summoning circle?
Or is
You
it
can
5?
do
I
that
don't
via
remember.
video conferencing.
Full
Have you
Metal
seen that
Alchemist
photo?
bullshit is this?
Have you seen that photo? It's like it's a teleconference and they're like doing a satanic ritual. So it's like 2 guys in black coats on one end and then there's like 3 guys on the screen in black cloaks.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I gotta find that because it's really funny.
Why is there so many dogs barking in the background here? In my background. There's my dog like kind of barking in the background in my house, and there's fucking like Jesus Christ.
I hear
4 dogs in the background.
There's 4 dogs, Jacqueline. There's 4 dogs on the lawn.
Hey, you get off my lawn.
Yeah, you Nixon, get the fuck off my lawn. Kennedy, I'm gonna steal your oats. Wait, what? What's with me and oats? Yeah, I know exactly what it is. It's the only plays Lynn Cara voice. Yes, I've come to steal your oats.
Finally.
Sounds like Crunk.
Right, the oats for Cusco.
All right, what's the first topic we want to get into?
Let's talk about how Gage from Borderlands would give bad hand jobs because robot hand.
Does she have a
She's got a robot hand, and it's her right hand.
Yeah, she chopped it off because...
Yeah. Fun fact about that.
She cut it a little, and she was like, well, might as well go all the way.
Yeah, that's actually her backstory.
You're joking.
I shit you not.
Yeah, no,
I need a source on this one.
There's lore, audio
there's
logs.
echolocators you can find
Yeah.
in the game of her like talking about her backgrounds.
What the fuck?
Yeah, funnily enough, there's not a lot known about Krieg, who is my favorite character.
Craig.
He is the conductor of the poop train.
Oh, here we go. Here is a paragraph on Gage. Gage
On
was
the
a high
wiki?
school student from the planet Eden 5. She originally conceived Death Trapped, then called DT, as a science fair project to combat bullying. Her rival, Marcy Holloway, was a contestant in the science fair as well, used her father's money to buy her way through the competition. Marcy apparently stole Gage's DT designs and sold them to Eden 5's police force. On the day of the science fair, Marcy's father bribed the judges, helping win her first place with a defective robot based on Deathtrap's blueprints. Gage placed 3rd. Marcy then shoved Gage, causing Deathtrap to identify her as a hostile. Deathtrap attacked with his claws, causing her to explode due to miscalibration by Gage.
Holy shit.
Gage was escorted to the principal's office and faced expulsion and arrest for accidentally murdering her rival. She called her father to create a distraction to help her evade arrest, and then bought a ticket to Pandora, where she stowed away on a train, leading to Windshear Waste.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
also, fun fact, I'm pretty sure in Borderlands 3 we're going to go to Eden 5.
You don't know that.
Oh, okay.
No, I saw
I-
in the trailer. In the trailer,
No,
there's police.
no,
Patrick,
no.
there's police robots, and they hover just like Death Trap. So if that's real,
No.
we're going to Eden 5, baby. Forget
No.
Pandora.
No.
No. I'm actually-
I don't really know much about Borderlands.
Well, one thing you need to know is that Hyperion has basically completely dismantled itself through the events of Tales from the Borderlands.
So there's no Hyperion weapons anymore?
Well, I don't know if that there's going to be Hyperion weapons, but remember in Tales of the Borderlands, Reese takes control of Hyperion, but he also crashes Helios into Pandora.
We should mark that as a spoiler.
Yeah, that's a spoiler.
Oh.
That's a spoiler for a game that's been out since like 2014.
Yeah, but
That's
people
not
are starting to
true.
play it now because Borderlands
That's not
3
true.
needs you to play it to get the story.
That
That's
came out a lot later than 2014. No way.
2015.
It's probably like 2016 or
No,
2017.
I was still in high school when
It came out November 25th, 2014. Measle,
If
tell me a
you're-
random Borderlands fact.
Axton the Commando in Borderlands 2 is a confirmed bisexual.
Go on.
He has an ex-wife as well, who when you're running through Lynchwood, you can find echo things, and apparently she tried to have him court-martialed.
Because he was bi.
No, because he was just a shitty husband at a certain point, I think.
Because he was bi.
So because he was black.
No, because he was black. Kidding. Axton's very white.
I need to.
Patrick, you need to cosplay Salvador sometime. You have the same, like, build and skin color as him.
Wait, I should play as who?
You need to cosplay as Salvador sometime.
He's such a wide boy, though.
Yeah, but you could pull it off.
Oh, speaking of cosplay,
Oh, yeah,
We're-
Anime
we're
Central.
going to ACen soon. Yeah.
Come stalk us at Anime Central. We'll probably cry.
So at the time of this recording,
It is-
It's not next week, but it's the week.
It's
after.
less than 2 weeks away.
And-
2
So
days ago was
fucking
2 weeks.
close.
It's really
We're gonna
close, actually.
have,
I'm extremely excited.
We're gonna have like. We're gonna try and
have
do
like an
like
8-person podcast.
an 8-person podcast, or if not that, then we'll just like film some stuff.
We're gonna
at
film
ACen.
a lot of stuff.
It's
Just
gonna
like
be
random
wild.
like stuff, yeah. But yeah, we'll try and do like an 8-person podcast. We're also gonna see Detective Pikachu,
Yes.
so we'll probably have some sort of a review for that.
I heard it's actually
Absolutely.
pretty charming. honestly.
I've actually heard it's one of the best video game movies that they've ever made because it.
Not saying
my
much.
theory about it is that it's not based specifically on the video game. Pokemon has such a good
Extended universe.
yes, universe where it's just like, yeah, theoretically, Detective Pikachu could take place because it's just
Yeah.
a city within the Pokemon universe.
Right.
It's not like
wait, what is like the best video game movie that's live action?
Mortal
Ready
Kombat.
Player One is okay.
Ready Player One is
okay.
not
It's
a video
it's
game
not
movie.
really
It's
a
based off
video
of a
game.
book. It's based off
But
of
there's
a
a-
book.
But
Yeah,
there's
we
like
mean,
video game
uh,
characters in it.
Okay,
Yeah, but
I'll
that
give
doesn't
you
count.
that.
I would
I'll give you
say that doesn't
I
count.
would say Mortal Kombat, even though I never watched it.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're
I mean,
talking about
I
video game
like
movies
those
here. They're not going to be
movies.
good in the end.
I
No,
like those
I-
movies, but they're not incredibly good. No.
I haven't watched like
Resident
any-
Evil.
Oh, you know what?
No.
The Resident. Well, yeah.
No.
The Silent Hill
like
movie
I
was
said,
not
live
good.
action. The
first one's
animated
good.
ones?
The first one
the
that
anim-
I've heard is
The
good.
live action one. The first one's good. The rest
No,
suck.
no, it's not.
Wait, which one?
I
The
liked
Silent
it.
Hill or Resident Evil?
Both, but yeah,
Yeah.
both the Silent Hill movies and the Resident Evil
Oh,
live
you
action
know what?
movies are
No,
terrible.
the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
I liked the
Ah.
first one because like it actually like took place in like the lab and like wasn't like
You got some
extend it
spaghetti.
all over the world like the rest of the movies try to do, which like isn't the point of the
Well,
games.
Well, I know what you mean.
Remember when we
I've only
watched-
seen the first one.
Remember when we watched the JoJo live action movie and I got extremely drunk?
That actually wasn't terrible.
That was not
but
terrible.
It was just different and weird.
Yeah. It was a nice reinterpretation of that arc.
And I hope they
Oh,
never do it.
did we talk about the Death Note movie before?
We have not, but I have not watched it.
That's bad.
I've heard it's really bad.
And then there's that Full Metal Alchemist movie as well.
I've heard. I
I've heard
wanted that
that's-
to be
I've heard
good.
that's terrible.
I wanted that to be good because the costume designs look great. I love everything about it, but I've heard the plot just sucks so much ass. I've also heard the
the-
Mob Psycho movie sucks.
Yeah, it's because like you just said that the costume designs look good, but I think they don't. I think they just look like their costumes and not realistic.
Well,
at all.
I like how Alphonse looked. giant suit of
Oh,
armor.
Alphonse did look good. Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree
he
with
looked
that.
really good.
But anyways,
They should have had Markiplier to play Maze Hughes.
Yeah.
Everyone just
whoa.
Hey, it's me, Maze Hughes. Did I tell you about my platinum play button? I mean, my wife.
wife, please.
He pulls up the platinum play, but wrong wallet. Sorry.
Jacksepticeye's wife. And
Oh.
Aaron Hansen plays his kid.
That's horrible. Stop.
It'd be horrible. Hey, it'd still be a better movie.
Hey.
Hey.
What else we got here?
Anime Central still. I'm just very, very excited for it. I've got a bunch of cosplays that I still need to quote
Prove it.
unquote finish.
I have literally none. I'm borrowing basically.
Yeah, you're basically borrowing most of my cosplays, aren't you?
No. Yes.
Not if you want, we can also bring along the Attack on Titan jacket and wait, you didn't like the boots.
The
so
boots make
yeah.
my feet hurt.
The boots are no good.
Hurt the feet.
They're like 2
Um,
sizes too small.
Yeah.
All right. I did get a new car.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh.
That was cool. I had the same car for like my family had the same car for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And then this week, on last Saturday, so actually about a week ago, we went to a car dealership and we were like, "Hey, can we test
And you
drive
were like,
these
"Give
two
us a new
cars?"
car."
No. Like my mom was helping me out and she was looking up like pre-owned like cars or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to that dealership and we're like, "Hey, can we test drive these 2 pre-owned cars?" Test drove the first one and we were kind of like, I don't really like it. It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Test drove the second one. It's like, oh, this car is nice, but this specific pre-owned one isn't nice. Like, this isn't exactly what I want.
How many miles did they have on him?
I think it was like 30,000.
That's pretty damn. That's really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Shit. Mine's at like 100. Mine's almost at 160,000.
Oh, do you mean the car that I was driving?
Just the ones you were test driving, I guess.
The ones that I was test driving were like 35 or so.
No, well, how much did your old one have?
108,000. So
I'll take it.
it was pretty good.
It's like 60,000 less than mine.
Yeah. There were other problems with the car though. Like
I imagine.
we're pretty sure that if I drove it any longer, the transmission would go out or something.
My AC
yeah.
compressor broke.
Ugh.
Oh,
Patrick
and
was
and
there
it
for
just
that.
started getting hot.
No, it's not getting. I
Wait,
mean, it's not bad.
was that? I thought that was a coolant thing.
No, it turns out it was the AC compressor.
Oh, well, what
Yeah.
do you do now?
Well, still I got to get it replaced eventually.
Dude, it's
But
getting
that is
hot, man.
that is why we are not taking my car to ACen.
Yeah, we're most likely just gonna take mine.
Yeah, probably. And then we're probably going to. What is awesome about this year with our hotel, though, it's within walking distance of the convention center.
I've been
and it's gonna be
saying, man. I've been
so-
saying when we need to get closer.
Well, it's so hard because literally last year we hadn't booked the hotel at this time. That last year, I think I booked it the
Yeah.
12th, and the convention was like the 19th.
Yeah.
Well,
We were lucky we were even in Rosemont.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It,
But
actually, surprisingly, that hotel I thought would have been a lot farther away.
Well, that's the thing is that the hotel that we stayed in last time, even still, like the entire situation wasn't that bad anyways. because we still got lucky with like sometimes the parking like not even like needing us to pay for some reason. There was some weird stuff that happened with that.
Yeah. But I'm mainly just excited that A, there's a shuttle, and B, even if we can't take the shuttle, it's still not a hard walk.
Oh, we'll definitely be able to take the shuttle. If you're a guest in the hotel, you can.
Well, I'm just saying,
take
like,
it
if
for
we're
sure.
there at like 2 a.m. and the shuttle's not going,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There-
But yeah,
it's
you don't
always
even
so
need to be a
fun.
guest to take it.
it's so fun taking the shuttle because when you're in cosplay stuff and you're just sitting there in like your
Yeah.
brightly colored wig and your ridiculous costume, and then you see like a business guy with a briefcase, and you're like, "Hi,
Hello.
how are you?"
There's
in
a
a
time
maid
we were
outfit.
going to C2E2,
Mm.
and we my
Guess
friend
we-
lives in Chicago, so we would like go to his place for the
Yeah.
night, wake up and get dressed or whatever, and I like was gonna just like do this like kind of casual like just dress up casually, but then wear like a Mayhew's tombstone.
What's that?
Like it's like Mayhew's.
Yeah,
Okay.
from
like
Full Metal.
like a cardboard cutout of his tombstone.
Jesus.
And like I'd done that before or whatever, and my friends were like, "Oh no, you shouldn't do that. You should do this. You should wear this Peach costume that I have." And I was like, "Okay." So I wore like a Peach costume with like the dress and everything, whatever. And we're like, we're about to go down like the elevator, and like this like couple walks in, this older people, and I said they walked in, they like looked at me like oh, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" and they're like,
That's gonna be me at ACen.
and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's going well. How you doing?" And I was like, doing peachy.
Peachy.
You bastard.
And then they walked out like they got off on the floor right before us, and like we like stayed in there for a second so that we could like walk out like a couple steps behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend just like turns to me, he's like, you were waiting all day to do that, right? Yeah.
This is planned.
But I feel like we were talking about something. We were talking about how close it is.
It's so fucking fun because the first year me and Patrick went, which was I think our first year ever, we stayed at the hotel that's right across the street from there, which was super nice. Patrick, you remember
Yeah.
that hotel?
Yes.
Oh, it was so nice. There was a whole like
That's the one that we shared
separate
a bed in,
bedroom.
right?
Yes, that is the one that like there was 4 people to a room and nobody had to share a bed, like barely. Like we shared a bed, but we didn't even like touch.
Yeah, it was comfortably shared.
It was very comfortably shared.
Those beds are pretty large.
Oh, it was so great.
Yeah.
But then like the year after that, I ended up like going further down the street, which was still like relatively within walking distance. So that was nice. Fuck. And then the year after that, I got even further down the street, which was like not really within walking distance, but there was a shuttle, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But that took like 10 minutes to get to the thing.
I mean, still, it's better than
But it's still
walking.
better than walking, yeah, because like the walk to the third year hotel or second year hotel was like god awful. It was like a half
the
hour
place that we
walk.
stayed like last year, we had like
You
there
could
was no
not
way you
walk.
could
There was
walk.
no way you could walk. You would be walking for an hour and still
Awful,
not make it to
yeah.
the convention center.
Yeah, exactly.
But this year we're supposed to be pretty close. I still can't believe he got the hotel that cheap and like that close. There's got to be some catch where we're just gonna be fucking sardined in there, and even then I probably won't care.
I mean, there's gonna be 6 of us, so we're gonna be sardine no matter what.
6 minimum.
Sardine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is that like we were saying we need to bring air matches and stuff, but mine's like way too large.
I could
works,
well, mine's like a twin-sized one.
If you have a twin size one, then it should be fine. But we're definitely gonna have someone sleeping in the bathtub or something.
We're gonna have
a twin
people
size
spooning
mattress
into
is
the
only gonna be
bathtub.
for like one person.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Honestly, given enough pillows and blankets, I could theoretically sleep in the bathtub.
Yeah. Exactly.
Theoretically. Also, in preparation for ACen and a cosplay I'm doing, I have been attempting to grow facial hair, but the only thing that have come in are, like, inch-long sideburns. I will, right now, I just have, like, really shitty sideburns. But, like, if you feel my face, you're like, oh, you can't even really tell that I have sideburns. It just looks like I have just longer hair. God damn.
It's just like, I guess you wouldn't really see your beard because you're more like blonde.
I am extremely blonde in my facial hair.
Yeah. So like, even if you grew something, it probably would look really weird. You know?
But that's why, because in preparation of another cosplay, which I draw on a beard with eyebrow pencil, I'm attempting to give it at least a little texture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the word for it.
and make
texture.
it look less fake.
Yeah, instead of just
It'll
like
still
draw.
very obviously be fake, but less so.
Gotta get that artsy side of you.
Yeah. And also, I've just been wanting to see how much I could really grow out facial hair and like what it would look like. And now we know it doesn't.
Yeah.
Now we know it doesn't.
Like
And
there are some people though that like start growing facial hair when they're like 30.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of age though, you just turned 21. Are you gonna turn
I'm
21?
going to.
That's next week.
Yes, in 4 days.
Oh, sorry, someone just texted me.
I was so just silent. I was just like,
Sorry.
okay.
That really.
But yeah, I turned 21 in 4 days. I think a bunch of us are gonna get together and maybe do something. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be lots of fun. And best of all, I finish exams on my birthday.
Yeah.
So that night I can drink a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
Can go out partying.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But yeah. But then for after the first day of ACen, like that afternoon, when we come back and like are gonna go out again for the night, I'm changing cosplays and I'm going to completely clean shave my face.
Yeah, definitely.
Just get a single blade razor.
I'm just gonna bring my I also need to shave my legs.
Of course.
Just a knife.
For the snake thing, maybe. Because I'm doing a tactical maid snake where I have a maid outfit, but I'm going to be solid snake.
God,
And I'm just going to have a bunch of guns strapped to my body.
that's good. I like it a lot.
You definitely bring the leg holster.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
that'll be nice, and you could do
I also
a
have,
sexy
I also have like the side-
harness.
Yeah, the harness.
Yeah,
I'll
like
be
if we
I
could-
go
I'll-
vest as well.
I'll be a Team Skull Grunt for ACen.
Oh yeah, and me
yeah.
and Spencer are doing Team Aqua Grunts.
Even though I didn't purchase anything yet.
I bought
Mess
you
did
this
it all
stuff.
for me.
It's arrived. The bandana has not arrived yet, although it should be arriving this week, if not next week.
What else do I need to get?
You need to get a pair of jeans,
A pair of jeans. I have that.
like baggy jeans,
I might not have that.
like somewhat baggy jeans to just cut up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to find
and
some
then-
old ones.
And then I'm gonna get us like belts, quote unquote, where it's just gonna be fabric that we tie,
Yeah.
because that's part of it. Because they're pirates.
Definitely.
And then I've got black gloves that we can just, single-use latex, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna all wear that, and we're gonna go see Detective Pikachu.
Yay!
As
lots of fun.
Pokemon people,
Yeah.
I'm a Pokemon people.
Yeah, I'm totally not a poser whatsoever.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
no.
really when I first saw the trailer for Detective Pikachu, I was fully prepared for it to be, a laughable mistake.
I thought
like,
it was gonna be Sonic
like like a
levels.
BuzzFeed article, like we took these 10 Pokemon and made them real. Here's what they look like.
Well, yeah, I feel like when the first trailer came out, there was both like people going like, "Oh, this is so like beautiful, and I want to watch it," but then like other people were like, "Wow, these certain Pokemon that were in the trailer look disgusting."
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I like that some of them do look disgusting. Like Apom looks absolutely disgusting. I would shriek in terror if that thing broke into my house. But like
Jigglypuff looks disgusting.
Jigglypuff also looks disgusting. However, Squirtle in that looks adorable. I fucking love Squirtle. Did you guys see the Octillery in there? The Octillery looks great.
I think I saw it.
I'm gonna have
He's
to stay
in, like, the
silent for
latest-
this part because I don't know any Pokemon.
He's in like the, you don't know Pokemon? Oh, that's right. You don't really Pokemon, do you, Patrick?
No, I mean my first one I
played-
played was
yeah.
Diamond, and I was like, this is all right, and I kind of got my fill of it. And then Sun and Moon got announced. I'm like, that looks pretty fun. I'll play those, and I played those to the end. But then after I beat like the final 4, I just did nothing else. I was like, all right, that's kind of my Pokemon adventure.
I only played Fire Red, and I don't even think I beat Fire Red. I got to, like, I think I got to the last of the final 4, and then I like kept losing, and I didn't want to grind. And then
I played like a lot of them.
And then I beat Pokemon X, and I think that's all I played. I
My
own
first
Diamond
one was-
and I own Heart Gold, but I haven't played.
Oh,
them.
dude, Heart Gold goes for a lot.
Oh really?
Yes, let me look at the price real
I own
quick.
that, yeah.
Pokemon.
I think I got it from someone or I'm borrowing it. I don't remember.
Gold. Pokemon Heart Gold, selling on eBay. Oh, well, it used to be expensive. Why is it no longer like expensive?
Yeah, I started a Diamond like playthrough to try and like do something while I was just like watching videos. But I haven't played it in a while. I should probably do that. Same thing with Persona 4. I was like, okay, I'll start this so I can do something while I'm watching videos. Because that's the thing. I already know I'm gonna watch a bunch of YouTube like right after like work, and like waste time, I guess, quote unquote, waste time.
Yeah.
But like, I get really engrossed in it. I don't know.
I don't know. Pokemon Heart Gold used to cost more money, but now apparently it doesn't.
Are you sure it wasn't a different one?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Pokemon Heart Gold. Speaking of things that cost money that we didn't know costed a lot of money back in the day, I have an extremely rare Pokemon card, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That'll do
the
it.
Gold Star Red Gyarados, which is worth like $180,
Nice.
which
You could pay
I
for
may-
college with that.
You could pay partly for college with that.
You could pay
Like,
entirely
maybe-
for college with that.
Maybe
I
like
don't
one
think you can-
100th.
I don't think you can even pay for one class with that.
You could barely pay for a textbook with that kind of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like classes at like my community college are like $300.
Yeah.
My community college.
But yeah, no, so that card is worth like actually quite a bit, and I may actually sell it at ACen to get more spending cash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to withdraw some money so I can just spend a bunch of cash. And also,
yeah.
I should withdraw cash like I did before, so that in case
Oh
my
yeah, just in case your
card gets
debit
stolen
card
again.
gets stolen. You want to tell that
yeah.
little story? If you haven't already?
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah, no, it's been mentioned.
Man, that last ACen
could you
was a lot
imagine-
of fun.
Could you imagine if it got stolen again?
I would laugh.
God, that'd be so annoying.
I would cry for you.
I mean, I would be fine, like, because I went through it before, but,
Yeah.
like, it'd be really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Because then at least I would have some sort of, like there's a link there.
Yeah. Bottom.
But then again, like, I didn't pay anything with card while I was at ACen last year.
Well, I mean,
Anyway.
some people can just like scan your card through your
Yeah.
wallet now, just by
Yeah, that's
walking
true.
by you. That's all it
true.
needs now. And we're on the city, so it's gonna happen.
You are right. Yeah.
I have to keep track of my cards when I'm there too now.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any summer plans for just the summer's coming up?
I am going to Colorado for, like, a weekend.
Oh shit, nice.
That's for a family reunion.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly when, though. I think it's in July. I don't remember.
Hell yeah.
We'll see what that's gonna be like. Not sure. I haven't been there in like a long time.
You said you have family there or something, or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually. This is going to be kind of a weird summer for me. It's kind of going to be my first summer just alone in an apartment, really, with my girlfriend, obviously. But
Yeah.
it's going to be weird. I'm going to get a job. I'll probably start auditioning for your local theater shows. Kind
Yeah.
of fill out my theater resume. That's the thing, and I gotta keep it updated.
Yeah. That's it's got to be difficult to get in, like, anywhere with that career, or at least it seems like it would be.
It can be competitive. It kind of depends on how adamant you are with everything, I suppose.
Yeah, because like I mean, I would assume that acting is not an easy profession to get into, just like any sort of artistic thing.
Like, in the end, it's really just up to the director and the kind of human being you are. Like, you can be the best actor in the world, but you just can't be right for certain shows and for some people, you know?
That's fair.
You're never going to be the actor that can fit in anywhere. It's just impossible. They're going to want certain body types or certain genders or, like, just certain, like, even, like, a certain voice, you know? And that's something you can't really control 100% of the time.
Right.
Speaking of
yeah.
voices, they're having voice actor auditions at ACen.
The what?
Yeah, they do that, like, they've been doing that for, like, the past 3 years. It's called, like, Bang Zoom voice acting auditions. And, like,
Big
every
break news.
every
Anyone
year...
do that?
Yes, anyone can sign up and do it, I think.
Dude.
If they're not already filled.
I may have to do that.
Yeah, I may have to as well.
You know, always throw yourself out there. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because like I wouldn't even put on a voice. I would just talk like I normally do. You know what I mean?
Like, hey.
Or I do my nerd voice. Or where I'm,
No, lemonade.
no, not that. Where I'm just like, oh no, oh god.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Like, you
jeez, Rick.
It's all it is just constantly cracking your voice. It's not even like good. It's just that's all I do.
Fucking, we better
Oh,
be
God,
doing
oh,
Rock
fuck.
Band again at ACen, because let me tell you, I'm getting up in that maid cosplay and I'm picking fucking, I don't know what song, Through the Fire and Flames.
No.
No.
Nah.
Do you think they'll have the same exact like setup?
It's probably the same setup, yeah. Maybe they'll replace the guitars.
Oh, yeah.
Because their guitars never work.
No.
They're
They
always
just don't work.
perpetually broken.
Just bring your own, plug it in, then leave.
We may. I mean, that's what we do with Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you definitely not doing the any tournaments?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do any tournaments either.
That's
There's a rock band tournament, but I mean, if it's gonna be something that's just like a fucking nightmare to do, I'm definitely not.
Yeah, no, I'm just there to kind of see events and have fun at this point. You know, there's no
Yeah.
point having a tournament for literally nothing.
They have a hentai voiceover panel.
Oh yeah, they always.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
that's always coming back.
Well, that's not like watching hentai and like riffing on it. This is a whole thing where you just voice over the hentai.
Yeah.
And they also have a reading of hentai mangas.
Dojins.
No, it says hentai manga reading and to 18 plus.
Oh, yeah. I guess there is manga that is
Yeah,
hentai.
dojin does not
Those
always
are
mean
fan made
hentai.
stories or whatever.
Thin books, as they call them.
What?
That's what Japanese people call them.
What?
They're called thin books
What?
because they're thin.
What?
Oh, I thought you said Finn. It's like,
What?
why?
What?
There's also there's also cosplay chess, which I may actually go to because it seems interesting.
I don't know.
You're
what
gonna be the
point of
queen,
that would
Mez.
be.
Yes, I am. I'm going to be in my maid outfit and I'll be the goddamn queen.
I'll be the rook
Yeah.
because I'm so strong.
I will be the bishop.
Oh, the bishop here.
Yes, Mr. Freeman. Are you doing that?
Say whatever you want,
Friday,
man.
or-
Bishop is stronger than rook.
Yeah, bishops are better than rooks.
Okay.
No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You want
No,
to?
I don't want
fight?
to. I don't want to. Where are the rest of these topics that we are so desperate to
let's-
speak about?
Favorite video
Watch.
games?
Oh, favorite video games: Metal Gear Solid. Okay, end of topic.
Exactly.
No, favorite fictional characters, and we can kind of discuss some things about them. I fucking love Revolver Ocelot because he is just an angry
Anyway.
twink.
Yeah. Next topic.
No, I Revolver Ocelot I think is one of the best antagonists ever made because he just never fucking gives up and he's always just a Russian idiot cowboy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we just had this conversation with like best villains or whatever for
Oh yeah.
just JoJo. We were
Fucking
talking about that in the
Li Wu
chat.
Jin from fucking Old Boy, still one of the best villains in cinema ever.
I didn't think you would remember that name.
Li Wu Jin? Who I
Yeah.
cannot forget Li Wu Jin.
I don't know how.
Odesu was the main character.
Odesu is easy to remember.
Odesu. I do not
It's
remember his
Odesu.
friend's name, and
Oh,
I
I
do
don't
not.
remember.
Wasn't the girl's name Midori? No, that's a Guitar Hero character.
I don't
Midori?
remember. I don't remember.
Oh my god, I
But
can't
we were having
remember.
that conversation where we're like, okay, what are the
President
best
Funny
JoJo?
Valentine is one of the best consistent villains.
We were like, listing out everything, and then like, it got to a point where I think Mao was like, hey, what's your favorite villains of all time from anything? And we're like, I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, I don't. I kind of like who was the villain from Part 6 of JoJo? Poochie? No.
Yeah.
Pookie.
Pookie. Okay.
Pookie.
I thought that was the Lucky Man. But
Coochie.
I really like that guy because like
Coochie.
good villains are kind of hard to come by because a lot of them are always just kind of like, I'm doing this selfish thing, but
My name is Disco, and my stand is
Yeah.
Chocolate Disco.
I do
But-
this. Please fight me.
Yeah.
Poochie's was just
with-
like, yeah, I'm
with
going
Poochie,
to
it's like-
reset the universe so everyone can know their fate.
with Poochie, it's like, it's one of those guys that's like, okay, I kind of understand why you're doing this, huh?
Yeah,
No.
but then we had to kill him anyway because that's the mango.
Because that's the
Because
mango,
it's,
yeah.
yeah. This is a really low energy. Patrick, let's talk about how we hopped dimensions yesterday, apparently.
I am so mind fucked from yesterday.
Seriously, that fucking destroyed me when
I mean, I wasn't there, but I still don't entirely understand.
Okay,
Okay.
so Mez and I, we were going around our town because we were going to a restaurant with like 8 other friends. It was a big party, so we had to wait like an hour. And they're like,
This
okay,
is
here's a
yesterday?
buzzer.
Holy fuck, why is my computer slowing down?
So like
God.
they gave us.
It's gonna implode.
Hello? Oh, hello. Hi. My computer was just chugging.
Do we
Okay.
want to reclap every?
No, it's still recording.
I don't know why
Okay.
I said reclap.
Reclap. But okay, we were waiting. We had like our buzzer to get into the restaurant. Like, oh, it'll buzz when you're allowed in. We're like, okay, whatever. So it was gonna like be like an hour wait. It's like, oh, let's just fuck around in the park, and it's not too far from the restaurant, so we're fine. But Measle and I are like, hey, let's try and see how far we can take this buzzer before like it turns off or something, so we can like kind of push our limits. So we're walking kind of towards downtown. We really only go like a block, and we're like, let's just kind of head back after we like went into a coffee house and got some coffee. So we're going back, and then we stop and look at the Detective Pikachu poster, and like, hey, look at all the Pokemon we can see on the poster. That's pretty cool.
Fun fact, Mewtwo is on that poster.
Yeah,
He
he
looks
is.
like a strange flesh baby.
He looks like a
A
flesh
little
baby.
bit, but I think that's... I don't know.
But, so we go back to the park to meet up with our friends, and we go to the bench, and we can't see them there. Like, oh, maybe they went to the restaurant or something, because they were like nervous about if the buzzer went off and we were already gone or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the restaurant and they're not there. We're like, what the hell? Okay, what the fuck? Okay, so we call them and they're not picking up for a little bit, and then we text them like, hey, where you guys all at? Like, where you guys? We're at the park. And I was like, we just went to the park. Did you guys move around? And like, and then our buzzer went off. So then we all got together and went inside. So we were like, okay, so where were you guys? We were on the bench, and we were like, we checked the bench.
Yeah,
we
we
weren't there.
walked straight past the bench they said they were on. They were not on that bench.
None of and this is like an 8-person group. They're hard to miss.
Yes.
Do you?
There is no way that they were still in that park when we walked by.
Huh.
We stopped in front of that bench and looked around and saw no one.
What the fuck? There's no way that you guys are talking about the same bench.
No, it was
They
it was like the
said
bench we
they
left at.
did not get up from that bench.
The one that we like left before, and then like we went to that same bench.
Hey, who knew that the place where you two live was built upon an Indian burial ground?
Actually, no, it's just massive amounts of radiation.
It's no, it was built over like a coal mine, and it's slowly burning, and the fumes are.
Technically, all three of those things are correct.
Oh. Oh.
Because we are not far from Starved Rock, which is where a bunch of Indians died. Native Americans, correction. The correct word is Native American.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You fuck.
And also, there was the radium dial facility in our hometown.
I thought you were gonna say hotel.
In our hotels, there is radium in our hotels. Do not stay there.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure there probably is. But yeah, no. So we sit down, and I'm having an intense debate with one of our friends, Gabby, and she's like, we did not get up from that bench, and they had witnesses that said they did not get up from that bench, that were not part of that group, and would not know if they were trying to like prank us.
What the fuck?
There's no way what happened should have happened. I swear to God, there was a dimensional rift that opened up.
Did they have a buzzer?
They did not. We were the ones with the buzzer, and when we got to the restaurant, it started going off.
What the fuck?
Don't like it.
And the thing is, I'm having this mental breakdown, like constantly saying, this doesn't make sense, and then I look to my right and I'm like, oh hey, I recognize that person, and then my ex is with them.
Yeah, his ex walks by.
And I'm like, well, this is just a cursed night. And
His
then
ex of like what, 3-4 years?
Yeah.
4 or 5 even?
It was like 4 years, and we broke up like a year and a half ago. And it was just so wild seeing her, because I thought she was in Michigan getting irradiated.
Like we talked about before.
And then not 10 minutes later, I see a guy walk by with a long sleeve Pickle Rick shirt, and nobody else had seen it. And I was like, please tell me I'm not the only one that just saw that.
Yeah, so then we just kind of lost our mind there for a bit. We're trying to forget about it now, but it's difficult.
None of it makes sense. Like, we should have seen them, and it just...
It's the Who Shot Johnny.
Oh my God. Yes, it literally was that. And the best part is that arc takes place in a park.
Yeah, I know. You just need a guy painting 2 little girls and 3 little boys. And then you can have all your eyewitnesses.
It completely ruined me.
Have you seen that video about the Who Shot Johnny?
Yeah. It's actually a really good video.
I think it's by X-Forts.
Maybe.
What is this?
I think it's by X-Forts.
It's like an actual like showing of like who actually shot Johnny.
Like explaining that arc in like with like 3D models and just like really breaking down like time periods and stuff as it's described in the manga. It's really cool.
I'll have to
Like showing where everybody is at all times and like how some of it just doesn't make sense whatsoever. Because it doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to follow.
Yeah.
It's a good time though.
Yeah, Araki makes good manga.
It's I also saw like a tweet today that was like is like JoJo gets cut up and I go, okay, yeah. And then JoJo explains that he really just put a thin layer of aluminum foil over him, and the reflection of the sun made it look like he was getting chopped up, but actually he's fine. And then it goes back to me not listening. Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's the thing about JoJo is that, like, you can't get hung up on the very, very specifics, but
you just kind of have to believe things right as they happen,
suspension of disbelief
and then don't believe them anymore.
Important thing in the
you
show.
You only need to believe the things that are happening right now.
Exactly.
There are no rules.
There are no rules except when there are rules.
Speaking of totally fucking everyone's mind,
Oh,
have I ever told you about the time I convinced people at my school that my best friend had brain cancer when the one day he was absent?
oh no!
Please tell, because I know this story and it's great.
I remember this coming up one time. Like, I don't know if it was in the topics channel or something, but I remember.
I'm pretty
you
sure it was
saying
on the
that.
topics channel.
So I'm in like middle school. I think I want to say 8th grade, maybe 7th. I don't know. But my friend, we'll call. We'll not even give him a name. He was sick for that day, and everyone knew we were best friends. So people were like, kind of be like, "Hey, what's going on with so and so? Like, why is he homesick today?" And I don't know. Today I was feeling mischievous. I was like, I don't usually do this. I'm a good boy. .exe.
Yeah.
Like you run me, and I'm gonna be fucking good boy for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But I woke up that morning and I was like, oh, I'm having a good day. I kind of want to fuck around a little. So I didn't even know he was going to be sick that day either, but like people were asking me anyway. Like, so then people were like, hey, why is so and so not here? And I was like, I'll say almost verbatim how I told them.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this is my place to tell it, but he's at the doctor with his family right now, and they're testing him, and there's a high chance he has brain cancer right now. I mean, you didn't hear this from me, but it's probably going to come out tomorrow anyway when he gets back, because, this is kind of a serious thing. And it affects the part of his brain that, like, is in charge of his memories. So if you kind of ask him about it, he might be a little confused about it, but, it will kind of just...
Oh my god.
But he'll figure out what you're talking about.
You covered your bases.
I covered my bases, 'cause I was a pretty smart kid. I'll toot my own horn. I'll humble brag. I'll be honest with myself here. I can think, and I don't do stupid things.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let's get this plan in motion. Now I made super sure to like never get like teachers involved in this.
Right.
If a teacher like somehow misheard me, I'd be like, oh no, I'm just joking around, whatever.
Yeah.
But I kept it pretty, just kind of close friends and sort of like just kind of my peers, really. They're not my friends, but they're my peers. So like they wouldn't really know if I was fucking with them. And then I kind of let the rumors simmer. And then the next day, my best friend, he's not sick no more. I don't really get to see him all day. I didn't really have much classes with him. I only got to see him at the end of the day when we were going to meet for band, because that's when all the kids get together.
Right.
So I'm in my locker getting ready for band, and I just see him coming, stomping down the hallway like, Patrick! And I was like, oh, hey, so-and-so, what's up? He's like, what have you done? I was like, what are you talking about? and then he made me tell some people, like, oh yeah, I was just fooling around, he's fine. But it was a good day, and I realized how much power I had from that day forward.
He has too much influence and power.
You could have just like kept going with it though, because you already said that he was gonna have memory problems. So
I didn't want to ruin his life yet.
Yeah, that's fair. So like, if he came up to you, he's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You mean you don't know?"
Oh, you mean he doesn't know?
Oh wow, he's so what's the? God, I don't remember the word.
So forgetful.
I don't remember the word.
Short-term
Such a
memory
silly
loss.
Yeah, but I didn't want to let it blow up too much, because then teachers could get involved, and then, I don't know, I could probably get detention for something stupid. So I was like, I'll just... I'll let it end after one day, but it was fun.
All right.
Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Anything else we got here?
Let's sing a song.
Where did I go
Wrong. I lost a friend. Where the world and the bitterness. I stayed up with you all night, and I know how to save a life.